Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Haft here at the Variable Steam Club. We got a dozer at work here. Yes, indeed, folks, it's an old one. Not quite sure the brand on it. Doesn't have any markings on it. If anybody knows, put it down in the comments. Listen to that diesel growing. He's taking it all the way to the top. Seems to run pretty good. Working hard. What kind of cat is that, you know?
D7.
Caterpillar?
Yeah.
Well, I got it from a guy here. It's a D7 Caterpillar engine. He's hard at work. That
I'm just a little bigger than this than I can get on.
you guys ever go on to YouTube at all?
I got a YouTube channel.
Here,
I got a YouTube channel.
make sure you
I used to own that.
you used to own that.
But I gave it to the man. The man who owns it ain't running it, but
That's cool. So what year is that?
I don't even know.
In the 40s? All right, folks. And I thank you, sir. Subscribe to my channel and I'll subscribe back. All right, we got another guy here. He's running a Phantom. I believe that's made by Corian. He's doing some digging here. It's an older unit. It just has a nice paint job on it. And look at this young man here running this John Deere crawler dozer. Yes, indeed. He's running this. Guys, building a pile up here. All right. What we have here is, this is an old shovel. And which it's interesting is nowadays everything is hydraulic controlled. This one here is controlled by these cables. They have winches in it that bring that up and down. Okay. Now we got some old dozers here. This one here, this is an old Alice Chalmers dozer here, folks. Yes, indeed. It's another crawler dozer. And here's an old International. Is that say Osiris Erie on the blade? That's a nice International. I don't know what year it is. It's a TD9 diesel, International diesel. There's the back of it. It's Internationals are heavy duty. And what we've got here is another Caterpillar. This is an old one too. Some of the old ones were cable operated. This guy's got this one running. It's a Caterpillar diesel. This one has the cables. It's interesting how the cable comes from the back all the way up to the front. This guy is into heavy equipment. There's that young boy. He's having fun on that little cat. I should say cat, but it's made by John Deere. They just call them, you know, dozers. Cat's trying to... This guy's having a hard time getting this thing gear. This is an older machine, actually. That's interesting how he's got that there. There he goes with this cat. Uh-oh, he's bringing in the reinforcements. Pushing some dirt with the big one. Takes one hell of a man just to get that in and out of gear. We got two old cats at work here, folks. All those cables go up and down. All right, folks, we're going to do a little tour around here. There's an old Caterpillar grader. There's a nice International. He's hooked up to this scraper. See the cables on here. They use that off the winch system on here to run this scraper. This is Le Tourneau. If you're not familiar with Le Tourneau and you're into heavy equipment, you should, because it was an amazing story of his. He built some of the biggest and the baddest and the best heavy equipment ever produced, Le Tourneau. I think he was a Frenchman, I'm not sure. There's a D4D, folks. Not sure of the year. You know what year this is? It's kind of nice. Okay, folks, we have a Northwest Crane, and this here is a pull-behind grader. They had these before they went with the ones with the motor. And this is a Caterpillar, number 44, folks. In nice shape, that is. Some of these, oh yeah, these have a small engine on the, not the earliest of them, but the ones a little later. And what they did is they ran on hydraulics. They have your arms up. It's hydraulically operated, folks. That Caterpillar, number 44, folks. And there's a grader. And the cats are busy at work over there. Those vintage Caterpillars. That's pretty cool stuff. You know, if you're not really into the steam thing, there's the heavy equipment. And we got here, this is an old Caterpillar, early 30s Caterpillar model 800T power unit. This is Cat's smallest engine built ever, and only gas air-cooled engine produced. Engine 442 of 1758 to drill in 1933 and 1942. It almost sounds like a hit and miss the way it could be. How's it going? And then they have this truck here. Does anybody know what this is? It's an old truck. It says Waukesha on the side. It says 6. It probably has a Waukesha engine on the back here. I don't know what they did with this thing, but it has wood wheels. It's an Oshkosh. Cool. 4-wheel drive. This is one of the earliest 4-wheel drives I'm sure there ever was. What's really interesting is it's got a wood cab on this thing. Yeah, and they got the belt on the outside. There's down with the Oshkosh label. Sir, do you know how old this truck is? Sir, do you know how old that truck is?
I think it's 1915 or something.
Yeah, this guy said he's not sure, but he thought 1915 because you don't see a wood cab. And there's the engine in there, folks. This is what they call original condition. That is really a cool truck. I like it.
Yeah, I think that's the first one they made.
Okay, one of the first ones that Oshkosh made, huh?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Okay. So we're not going to stop in this video yet because it's going so good. We got all this really cool stuff going on here. These guys playing around with their old toys and that. I'm thinking this thing actually runs because they have it hooked up with the belt. And this has got to be one of the earliest scrapers ever made. Look at this thing. It's so old. You can just, well, it's rusty, but it actually runs off hydraulics. So what does it say? It says La Plante on there. Oh, Army Corps of Engineers, airborne equipment. Cool. And this thing here, this is a very old, it's leaking some water out of that place there, and they need new gaskets. Looks like. I'm not sure. It says 60 on there. That's all I can see for a name. Way over my head, folks. Okay, and this looks like one of those rock crushers they have. And then they have these rocks that they put in there. This guy's got this, I don't know if they load this with this old scoop crane or not. But there's those cats over there working hard. And there's like, that's like a dredging attachment bucket on there. See at the hole so the water can come out. There's an old International dump truck. I drove one of these when I was a young man for a company. They got this on here. They actually have a lot of guards on this thing here. There's a lot of moving parts, which is a good thing. Okay. And it says 3 generations serving Wisconsin Dells. Allen Steel, Lake Delton, Wisconsin, folks. That's an old shovel, cable operated. It says Quickway on there, and even the inside here looks nice. There's all kinds of levers and stuff to control the winches that run those cables. Okay. 3 generations since 1947. That is awesome. Can you go on this boat? Can you go on there? Now they have it chained off. But I wanted to show you this boat. It's an old steel boat. They have the cable chains on there and stuff. They don't want you on it, so we're not going to go on it. But when I come back, because it's so big, such a big object. It says something on top there. What does that say? Ram? I don't know if this is a steam vessel or not. It kind of looks like it with the size smokestack. And you can see the huge propeller in the back here. You know, this thing's heavy. I mean, it's, you know, it believes to be steel and stuff. So, we're going to show you this thing here. It's got quite a few tires. I mean, this is just a heavy-duty trailer just to haul this thing. But I wonder if they take it out because there's a cooler and some lawn chairs there. Or maybe they just sit up there on top of there and check stuff out and do that. You know, there's an example of, you know, how beautiful Baraboo is. I talked about it in the past, all the hills and stuff. This is where the glaciers came through. I'm going to leave this video at this, folks, but this is an amazing setup here at Baraboo. Thank you.